Hello,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm fine and you?
I'm good. And how was your day?
Normal.
Normal. Okay, what did you do today?
I I go to my grandparents' house.
Okay, you went to your grandparents' house, and what did you do at your grandparents' house?
Do math, and I will play.
Okay, you did maths and you played. And then what game did you play?
No, I just not play game.
I'm sorry, what games did you play?
I not play game.
Oh, then what did you do? You said you did maths and?
This math or geometries
Okay, geometry. Okay. So, do you like maths? Is maths easy for you? Is it difficult?
difficult.
Difficult. Okay. So hopefully English will not be that difficult today. So let's look at what we are doing. Okay, so we are going to listen to a student talking about the photo. Which of the following does he include in the description? Hold on. I think we did this. Did we finish this?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay, so then we're on to the next one. Okay, so read the learn this box and complete the sentences with the correct form of the expressions with look. So expressions with look a bit or just like a noun or a person. So it looks just like a dog. It looks a bit like, or he looks a bit like his mom. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, and then we can say it looks as though plus the clause. So it looks as though he is eating a hot dog, like if we can't really see correctly. It looks as if he is tired. Okay, so it says theater. What do you think goes here?
Mm, It, it says threatening.
Okay, but why are you using the word say? Because look here, we need to use the expressions with look. So look a bit, look just, look as though or as if or looks like. We have to use the word look.
It's mm, it's look.
So we can't
It's
really say
look.
it looks it.
mm, It's look that it says threatening.
Okay, it looks like, or it looks as if, or it looks as though. So we can use any one of those three. Okay, number two, the woman in the sunglasses, something, a pop singer or a film star.
Look like
Good. Or looks, yeah, we need the word like. They made a mistake here. So it looks like. Okay. He something very excited.
is he just look very excited.
Okay, no, we don't need the word is. We can just use the word looks. He looks very excited. They something paparazzi.
Look like
They look like paparazzi. Good. It's something she's signing her autograph.
it's it's look like
It looks like. Good. Or you can say it looks as though or as if. Okay. Well done. Okay. So now we're going to read the exam strategy, complete the phrases with the verbs below. So we have say, see, suppose, think about, thought about. Okay, so what does the exam strategy say? Can you read it for me?
after this describe the picture. The examiner will ask you some question. When you answer this question from the examiner, do not give single sentence answer. In order to create to think, you can use this phrase. Let me dot. Let me blah blah blah. That for a moment. Well then I blah. I never really blank that. It's difficult to blank really.
Okay, so now we need to fill in the blocks. So, first one, let me blank. What do you think that is?
Let me say.
No, not let me say.
Let me see.
Good. Okay, next one. Let me something that for a moment.
Let me think about that for a moment.
Good. Okay. Well, I something. Okay, let's skip that one. Let's go on to the next one. I've never really something that.
I thought about it.
Good. Okay. Next one. It's difficult to something really.
It's difficult to suppose really.
No. So you got two words left. If it's not supposed, then what is it?
say.
Good. Okay, and then what is the last one? Well, I suppose. Okay, so now listen to the next part of the exam. How many questions does the examiner ask? Which phrases from the exam strategy does the student use?
Lesson 1F, Exercise 7.
Thank you. I will now ask you 3 questions. How do you think the woman is feeling and why?
Let me see. I think she is feeling happy. She certainly looks happy. She's smiling and laughing. She's probably a famous actress, and she's used to paparazzi. It looks as though she is enjoying all the attention.
Do you think it's okay for paparazzi to behave like this?
It's difficult to say, really. Some celebrities like having their photos in the papers, but others don't. If a celebrity doesn't want their photo in the papers, I suppose the photographers shouldn't take photos.
Tell me about the last time you were photographed.
Let me think about that for a moment. Oh, yes. It was my birthday last month, and I had a party. I invited lots of friends, and we went ice skating. A friend took lots of photos of me while I was skating. The photos were quite funny because I kept falling over.
Okay, so how many questions did the examiner ask?
4.
4, okay. And then what phrases from the exam strategy did the student use?
Did you say again?
Okay, what phrases from the exam strategy did the student use?
I don't know.
Okay, he said, let me see. He said, let me think about that. He used all of the phrases, actually. Okay, so make notes about the photo below. Okay, so let's look at the photo. What can you see? What do you think is happening?
I see a man that holding some uh, artifact artifact uh, before cameras.
Okay, holding an artifact or
Be-
something before some cameras. Good. To me, that doesn't look like an artifact. He looks a little bit too well dressed for that to be an artifact. I think maybe it's a type of trophy. Okay, so let's
Okay.
see. Okay, so why do you think the photographers are taking photos? Okay, well, let's talk about this first. The way that this guy is dressed, the way that the man is dressed, it looks like the man is a jockey, a horse racer, somebody that rides horses. Okay, so why do you think the photographers are taking photos of this man?
taking the photos because the people in the picture is famous or something.
Okay, because the person in the picture is maybe famous. Good. um, do you think there's too much sport on television and in the newspapers? Can you answer number two for me?
Uh, uh, no.
Okay, no. Why do you think
There's,
no?
there's never enough sport television or newspaper.
Okay, there's never enough. So you like watching sport, you like reading about sport,
Watching sport.
watching sport. Okay, good. Okay, we're going to learn about an informal letter. So we've done this before. Okay, can you read the letter from Joanna to Mary? So read this letter for us.
I'm Joanna Kerber. I'm 17 years old from Ultra. My dad, my dad is a shop manager and my mom is a nurse. I got two brothers, they call Jen and Robert. I like reading and watching films. I also like spending time with my friend. I often go shopping together to a cafe or a cinema. I go to gymnasium prison.
Okay, so we can go with gymnasium Pasik. That's fine because that's like a
It's quite
almost like a Russian word.
There are 500 students in the school, and I'm 25 in my class. I'm studying for my neutral exam. I study 5 subjects. What a time just arrive of trust.
Okay,
Please
wait.
let me
Read
know
that sentence again because you didn't read that sentence properly.
what the what time does your plane arrive
Yes.
in of trust. Please let me know. See you soon. Yeah, Johanna.
Good, well done. Okay, so now let's read the next one to Luke from Pablo.
Look, my name is Pablo Perez. I I am 17 years old. I live in a village quite close to Mendoza with my mom, my dad, my dad, older sister. I got lots of hobbies and interests. I love football, playing and watch, and I'm going swimming a lot into computer games, and I like listen to music. My favorite band is Black Eyed Peas. I go to
Okay, this one is difficult.
Instituto
Instituto.
Paraguay, the Francisco de Mario. I'm studying for my exam, including English, of course. My best subject is math, and my worst probably history. South 22 student in my class, 10 girls, 12 boys. Drop me a line and let me know what time did your plane get in. We can pick up from the airport. I'm really looking forward meeting you. Best wish.
Okay, good. Best wishes, Pablo. Okay, so if you look at these two letters, which one is the informal letter and which one is the formal letter?
More informal letter, the first one.
Okay, no, the first one is more formal. She uses words like, what time does your plane arrive? So they both are informal, but the first letter is more formal. She's using words like, what time does your plane arrive? We often go shopping together. So, and there's not actually any contraction words. Where with Luke's letter, he uses words like drop me a line, which is another way to say give me a call, phone me. Let me know what time your plane gets in, rather than what time your plane arrives. Okay, you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So, read the letters quickly and answer the questions. Who are Joanna and Pablo writing to?
Johanna writing for Mary, Pablo writing for Luke.
Okay, very good. And why are they writing the letters? Choose two of the reasons below.
Is introduce themselves and give the news.
Okay, you could say give news, but I'd actually ask for information because they want to know what time does the plane arrive. They'll come pick you up. So they're asking for information. They need to know some things. Okay. So read the exam task and the exam strategy. How well do Joanna and Pablo follow the instructions in the task? Okay, so by the looks of it, they are getting a British exchange student. Do you know what an exchange student is?
No.
Okay, so an exchange student, okay, so you're in Vietnam, I'm in South Africa. Now, if I was in school, I could apply to be an exchange student, which means that I will go live in a different country for 6 months and I will go to that country's school. And I go on my own. I don't go with my parents. I don't go with my family members. I go and stay with a completely different family in Vietnam, a completely Vietnamese family, if you want to put it that way. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so that is an exchange student. And then a lot of the time, somebody from, for example, Vietnam, if I'm going to Vietnam, Vietnam will choose a student to then send to South Africa as an exchange student. So they exchange, they swap students.
Okay.
Okay, so read the exam strategy. What does it say?
Read the question very carefully and make sure you include all the information that's required and that's your letter the correct length. When you have finished, Read a question again. Double check your work.
Okay. So we're not going to do this right now because it's going to take too long. So they want you to write a letter of 120 to 150 words to him or her. Okay. So we're just going to talk about it. We're going to throw some ideas around. So I would like you to introduce yourself and give me some information about your family. What can you tell me about yourself, your family?
I'm from Vietnam. I, I'm from Vietnam. I have a normal family with mom, dad, and my sister, sister with live in the capital with a normal house. I hopefully you also have it.
Okay, good. Now give some information about your hobbies. Tell this person about your hobbies.
Hobbies I have hobby to play sport like football and basketball.
Okay. Now give some information about your school. You don't have to tell me what school you go to if you don't want to use the name. Tell me how many people in your school, in your class.
Basketball and when I have free time I go to computer to play some Roblox and Pokemon.
Okay, so that's still part of your hobbies. So now give some information about your school. How many students are in your class? How many students are in your school?
There's more than 1,000 people in my school and 13 in my class.
Okay. Then ask about his or her plane times and offer to meet him or her at the airport.
Yeah, and hopefully you will come to a plane in the Sunday. No, in the Saturday. I will have a lot of time in that in that time I will have
Okay, I'll have time to meet you, to show you around the city. What are you trying to say?
show you how great my school is in that time.
Okay, good. Okay, so now find words and expressions in Pablo's letter with similar meanings to the words and expressions below. So we need to find a word that means near to, a lot of, I like, write to me, arrive, and collect you from. Okay, so let's find a word that is similar to near to.
Right. Live in Quite close.
Yes, good, quite close. Okay, 2, a lot of.
A lot of.
Loads of, yes, good. I like.
I love.
Good. Write to me.
All right. Too.
Okay, so this one is a bit difficult. Okay, drop me a line. Usually when we say drop me a line, it means give me a call. But now they mean it in a different way. So drop me a line actually doesn't mean call, it means write me a letter.
All right. Be.
Okay, and then number 5, arrives.
Arrive. Get plane. Get in.
Good. And collect you from.
Pick you up.
Yes, well done. Okay, close to, loads of. Okay, so I'm into, but I love is also fine. Drop me a line, gets in, and pick you up. Okay, so they want to know what differences are there between Joanna and Pablo's letter. Think about use of paragraphs, sentence structure, and variety of vocabulary. Okay, so let's look at paragraphs first. Whose letter has better paragraphs?
Paragraph. Both.
Okay, not really. Pablo's letter doesn't have paragraphs because you must remember this is paragraphs. So every time there is a line in between your work, it is a paragraph. So here, Joanna's got 1, 2, 3, and then the conclusion. So you can call it 4 paragraphs. Here, it's all written together. There are no paragraphs. Okay. Let's look at the sentence structure. What is the difference between sentence structure?
What is sentence structure?
Okay, sentence structure is the way that they write their sentences. So sentence structure and variety of vocabulary actually goes together. So if you look at Joanna, I'm Joanna Polarov, stop. Very short, simple sentences. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Australia. Simple, straight to the point. My dad is a shop manager and my mum is a nurse. Short, simple, straight to the point. And her vocabulary is very formal. She uses a very formal type of writing. Where if we look at Pablo, my name is Pablo Perez and I'm 17 years old. Okay, good. Short, simple. I live in a village quite close to Mendoza with my mum, dad, and older sister. A little bit more complex. The sentences are a little bit longer. He's using more informal language, like quite close. I've got loads of hobbies and interests, but because there are no paragraphs, his letter is actually difficult to read. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, How much time have we got? About 2 minutes. Okay, so choose the most appropriate options for an informal letter. There may be more than one possible answer. So, how will we start a letter to a person, an informal letter? Is it hi Mike, or dear sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no, that's formal. Remember, informal is like how you speak to friends. Hey, what's up? How are you? That's informal. Formal, hello, how are you, sir? Can I help you today? That is formal. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, so how are we going to start an informal letter?
Uh, Hello. How are you today? Hopefully,
Okay,
well,
are you looking at the screen? Are you looking at the work? Because we need to choose one of the three options, not create our own option.
Mike. Hi, Mike.
Okay, we can use hi Mike. We can also use dear Mike. Okay, and then how will we finish the letter? Write soon, awaiting your reply. I look forward to hearing from you, or bye. How can we finish an informal letter?
By waiting your reply.
Okay, that's a little bit formal, but you can. Nothing stops you from using it, but mainly possibly write soon. Okay. Before you write your name, do you write best wishes, yours faithfully, or the best, or regards?
Best wish of your
Okay.
best.
Okay, let's check our answers quickly because we are nearly finished. So, hi, Mike, dear mates. Okay, write soon, bye. Best wishes, all the best. Okay, so we are going to stop there for today, and then I will see you again on Thursday.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye. See you on Thursday.
Okay.